Can hear you. I can hear you great.
Okay, hi guys. Thanks for joining me on your Wednesday afternoon. And if anybody has family in Florida, I'm praying for them. Obviously, Walt Disney World is headquartered on the travel side down there, so we have a lot of friends and coworkers down and safely. Everybody stays safe. So if you have family and friends, they're in my prayers too. So I'm Monica. I am your Disney National Account Manager for Archer and Evo. And it's my pleasure to be here with you guys tonight. And I represent 6 products. So I have Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, Adventures by Disney, National Geographic, and Aulani in Hawaii. So tonight is going to be a little bit fast and furious about everything that's pretty much new within the last 60 days between Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and I'm going to talk about Disney Cruise because I think it's super important. We have a lot of movement going on over there. I will come back. I have a lot of products. I could spend hours with you guys, and I would absolutely love to moving forward. So that's something maybe we can talk about. If you're newer, doing some new training, if you're a little bit more experienced, getting into some of the nuts and crannies, things like that. So without further ado, let's get started. You guys know Disney, very legal, just so you know. This is sensitive information, just strictly for your eyes. So please no sharing on social media. We don't want to get in trouble. So let's go. There's my 6 products, and we're going to kick it off with, um, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start in Walt Disney World. Um, Hopefully, I'm not sure if everybody's been to a Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, or a Disney product, but I will tell you guys, it is the one product that will probably touch almost everybody. At some point in everybody's life, they seem to make their way to a Disney product, whether it's when they were a child, they're bringing their kids, they're bringing their grandkids, whatever it is. So, we're known for our service. We're known for our brand. It's one of the most recognized brands in the world. It is a phenomenal company to work for, I will tell you that. So let's kick it off with Tiana's Bayou. This is a brand new attraction at Walt Disney World. It is also at Disneyland. I will talk about that a little bit later. For those of you that have seen The Frog and the Princess, this is what it's based on. And it is a log flume ride. So you guys can see in the center there, that is a 52-foot drop. This ride is open. It opened, I believe, a couple of months ago. It is brand new. I heard it's fabulous. I personally have not been on the ride yet, but I'm going next week, and I am super, super excited. Um, just a little bit more about it. There's what we call a new technology at Walt Disney. It's called audio animatronics, which is very much where Disney's all about storytelling. So from the minute you get into the log flume and you start going around, these characters come to life. And that is that audio animatronics. They start to interact with the guests. They start to tell the story because Disney is all about telling fabulous, fabulous stories. So if you guys get a chance when you go to Walt Disney World, please, please, please hop on this ride. Okay, we are also celebrating 30 years of The Lion King. I can't believe this. This is going to age me, but my son was a small little one when this movie first debuted. So I can't believe it's already been 30 years. So if you have any clients that are going to the Animal Kingdom theme park at Walt Disney World from now until the end of the year, we are celebrating the Lion King there. So there's going to be all kinds of really great themed food, themed drinks, unique merchandise that you can only get there, and some really cute little special Disney surprises at Animal Kingdom. Okay, so this is, if you don't remember anything, the next few slides, this is what you want to remember for Walt Disney World. So once you guys book your clients at 60 days prior to going into the park, your clients can start, or you guys, if you do it for them, you guys can start doing their dining reservations, their theme park events. So they're looking to do a character dining, a Bibbidi Boppity boutique, a VIP tour. These are all done at 60 days prior. Okay. We used to have a service called Disney Genie Plus. Okay, that has now been rebranded and renamed to Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. And I'm going to tell you what that is in a minute. Individual lightning lanes are now called lightning lane single passes. So depending on if your clients are staying on a Disney property, if they are at 7 days prior, they will be able to go into their app and they will be able to purchase a multi-pass, a single pass, both passes, or no passes. It depends on what they want to do. They can definitely go into the theme park. They can get in line. They can wait. It's not a problem. It just depends. If they want to do it a little bit faster, this is what we call now our multi-pass and single pass lightning lanes. So, oops, there we go. So the lightning lane multi-pass you can purchase in advance, 7 days prior if you're on property, 3 days prior if you're not staying at a Walt Disney Resort. So if you're staying somewhere else in Orlando and you're driving to the theme park every day, you can purchase this 3 days in advance. If you're staying in park, it's 7. It's 1 park per day, and a multi-pass gets you 3 rides or 3 lightning lane experiences. On the flip side, a lightning lane single pass will get you 2 experiences in 1 day. So like I said, you can buy 1 pass, you can buy a multi-pass, you can buy a single pass, you can buy no passes, or you can buy both passes, okay? Just depends on what your client, how much they want to experience and how much time they want to spend in line. Okay, so when you purchase these experiences, you guys will see here, if you purchase a lightning lane single pass, you get 2 rides, and these are the rides in each park that are applicable once you buy it. So for instance, if you're in Magic Kingdom and you buy a single pass, you get 2 rides. You can do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Tron, or you can park hop. You can do 1 ride in Magic Kingdom on a single pass and your second ride in another park. Okay, because remember, a single pass gets you 2 rides. If you're doing a multi-pass, if you're doing the Lightning Lane multi-pass, you get 3 rides. Actually, it's really 4, because what's happening right now is once you redeem your first ride, we give you a free ride. So it's like a buy 3, get 1 free. So you're really going to get 4 rides. Once you redeem your first ride, that extra free ride that we're going to give you is going to come onto your app. Okay. Now with a multi-pass, remember, you stay in 1 park. You can't park hop with a multi-pass. With the single pass, you can park hop. The multi-pass, you cannot. So you're going to pick 1 ride from group 1, 2 rides from group 2, which is actually going to be 3 rides because you're getting that 4th ride free. Okay, this is probably clear as mud for you guys, especially if you're new. Don't worry. I'm hoping to come back and do an entire training just on how you book a Walt Disney World package and the steps that you have to take and what you need to do with your clients. I just wanted to put this in here so you guys know this is brand new for us. So Disney Genie Plus has gone away and everything's been rebranded. Okay, so your planning timeline, once again, if you're staying on a Walt Disney property, you can purchase these in the app 7 days prior. So your clients can go ahead 7 days prior to going to Walt Disney World. They can get in the app, they can purchase their multi or their single lane, their lightning passes, and they can go ahead and plan out their entire stay with their rides. This is one of the best points of why we rebranded this, because before you would go into the park and you would get on your app at 6 or 7 in the morning and then again at 1 o'clock. We don't want the clients constantly glued to the app if they don't have to be. So this will allow them to pre-plan. That's the whole reason this has been rebranded. Okay, so once again, if you're not staying on property, it's 3 days prior. And if you're staying on property, it's 7 days prior that you can buy it. This is what the app looks like. So when you open up the My Disney Experience app for Walt Disney World, you'll see on the left side, there's a tile. It says Lightning Lane Passes. That is where your clients will go to purchase. Once they purchase, this is what it's going to look like. You can see the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass there. They have selected 3 of their 4 rides. So they went ahead, purchased the pass, went down the group listings and decided which rides they wanted to go on. 1 from group 1, 3 from group 2. On the Lightning Lane single pass, remember that's 2 rides from any park. You can park hop with that one. So they went ahead and selected, you can see there, they've got the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, then they've got the Avatar Flight of Passage, actually twice. So looks like they've got 2 times, they'll probably pick 1. So I know this is clear as mud. Like I said, if you're fairly new, don't sweat it. I'm gonna do, hopefully we'll come back and I will do a complete training from A to Z on how you guys book a Walt Disney World package. Okay, so that'll help you out. This is just everything that's new. I did want to throw out there, we do have some brand new offers that just hit for Q2, which is actually for Disney. Q2 is January, February, and March. Okay, so the first 2 columns, if you are Disneyland Magic Key Holder, I'm sorry, this is for Disneyland. If you're a Disneyland Magic Key Holder, the first promotion would pertain to you. Magic Key Holder is something you guys might not deal a lot with, so you might not need to worry about that. Same with a Disney Visa card member offer. If your clients don't have a Disney Visa, the second promotion will not pertain to them. What you most likely will sell are the broad offers. So that would be the next 2 offers. So it looks like there's a save 20% Sunday through Thursday room offer if they stay January 7th through March 20th. And then there's what we call a broad tiered 4 for 3 room offer. That once again is January 7th through March 20th. You guys can see here the difference in the promotion, save up to 20% on select stays or save up to 25% on 4 nights or longer. And then the cherry on top is we have a kids special ticket offer. For a limited time, children ages 3 to 9 can visit Disneyland theme park for $50 per child with a special 1-day, 1 park ticket. So for 1 day, 1 park only, they have to choose between the 2. It's a $50 ticket for kids ages 3 to 9. That's a really good promotion for us. We don't run that a lot. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the Disney Destiny. So we talked about, I told you guys I was going to talk about Disney Cruise Line. So this is our newest ship. She is going to debut next year. She just had her float out. And if you never sailed on Disney, you guys, we theme the ships. Every ship has a certain theme, okay? So this ship is going to be all about heroes and villains. So I don't want to give too much away because I want to wait until I get into the presentation. So right now we have 5 ships. We have the Disney Magic and Wonder, they are sister ships. We have the Disney Dream and Fantasy, they're another set of sister ships. We have the Disney Wish Out. We have the Disney Treasure coming December of this year, and then the Disney Destiny coming next year. So the Wish, Treasure, and Destiny are all another class of ship. So we will have 3, 4, 5, 7 ships by early next year, and then more to come. You guys can see the size there. We're pretty consistent. We are not super huge ships. We are not super small ships. We kind of run in the middle, which is a very niche product. Most of the people that go on a Disney cruise, they have to like Disney a little bit because they are going to experience a lot of Disney characters, a lot of Disney history, a lot of storytelling when they go on the ships. But I got to tell you guys, it is one of the best cruises they will ever take in their life. I'm telling you. Okay, so her inaugural season is late next year into early 2026. This is our brand new port in Fort Lauderdale. That will be her home port. If you can't tell from the theme, that's Finding Nemo. It's a Pixar theme when you get there. It is state of the art, super quick to get through. Technology is super advanced. Great area, air conditioned, brand new. Plenty of things for the kids to do. And then of course we have a concierge area for your concierge guests. I will note when you're coming off the ship, we do use the eye scanners in Fort Lauderdale, and it is super quick debark. Fastest debark I've ever had of any cruise ship I've ever been on. I was just there a couple of weeks ago. So literally went down, claimed my luggage, and right off with the eye scanner. So super easy, very, very technologically advanced. So the Disney Destiny is going to stop at our new island destination. So you guys can see here, this is Lighthouse Point. This is our brand new, I'm gonna call it semi-private island. We do have Castaway Key, which is our private island. And then of course, Lighthouse Point, which is our newest, which you guys are seeing here. It is beautiful. It is in the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas. That sand that you're seeing is super soft. I was just there. We have floating walkways. We have a floating dock. We have a tram that takes you from the dock to this portion of the island, which is where everything is. We have a kids program on the island. We take care of the kids. The mom and dad want to go to the adult only area, they can drop the kids at the program on the island. Disney will take care of them. We have a great barbecue. We have 3 barbecue areas. We have plenty of bars, plenty of shopping, free umbrellas, free lounge beach chairs, towels are all provided. So this island is meant to be stress-free, a lot of fun, making memories with the family. Okay, so her inaugural season, when she comes out, she's going to do 4 and 5 night sailings. Departing from Fort Lauderdale, you guys can see there, she has 1 4-night and then 2 5 nights. She's going to alternate. Okay, so she's either going to go to Castaway Key, which is our private island, or Nassau, and then our newest semi-private island, which is Lighthouse Point, on the 4 nights. And then on the 5 nights, once again, she's going to alternate between what we call Mexico, which is Cozumel, Disney Castaway Key, and then a flip itinerary, which may include both of our private islands. So okay, so when you enter into a Disney cruise ship, we announce, it doesn't matter if you're a single person sailing or a family of 25, we will announce you, the crew and the characters will all be there. You will be announced right into the Grand Hall. Every Grand Hall is themed. This one, because the ship is Heroes and Villains, if you guys can't see who that is, this is inspired by Marvel Studios Black Panther. So our namesake statue in the Grand Hall is T'Challa from Black Panther, who I love absolutely. It's one of my favorite movies. I cannot wait to get on this ship. And it's just beautiful. It's very grand when you enter. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the dining on board. So we do on Disney, our dining is very much geared for families. It isn't just you go in and eat, we entertain you. So we usually have dining areas that have stages where we'll put on some kind of a production while you are eating with the kids so we can keep the entire family entertained. So on the Disney Destiny, we have a brand new dining room. It's called Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King. Obviously, this is an homage to the Lion King since it's celebrating its 30 years. So this is an immersive musical dining experience. They will be doing a lot of the songs from the soundtrack of The Lion King, Circle of Life, and it's all about Simba and his journey. So while the show is going on, your servers will be there. They will be serving you at the table. They will get to know you. We have rotational dining on Disney. That means every night you're in a different dining room. We have 3 main dining rooms. On a longer cruise, you'll do 1 dining room or 2 dining rooms twice. On a shorter cruise, you'll do each dining room once. Your dining staff will move with you. So as you go to these new restaurants, your staff will be there waiting for you. It will be the same staff every night. They will get to know you. They will get to know your kids. So no worries there. They're going to rotate with you. Okay, another new venue on board the Disney Destiny is Edna Alamode Suites. So this is from Pixar's The Incredibles, if you guys have seen that movie. Notice that every one of our venues is themed by some kind of a movie or character because there's always a story there. This is all about the suites. This is where the kids are probably going to be hanging out and or some adults because they have gelato in here, and gelato is one of my favorites. So they're going to have ice cream, gelato, cookies, candies, specialty treats. You name it, it's all here. This is where you're going to go get your sugar high. Okay, a little bit about the entertainment. So this is a picture of our Walt Disney Theater. So this is where our Broadway style shows, which is inclusive. Just like the dining is inclusive, there's no extra charge for the rotational dining. All of the entertainment is included also. So on the Disney Destiny, they're going to have Frozen, a musical spectacular. We have another show called Disney Seas the Adventure, SEAS. And then we have a third show, but I'm not going to tell you about it yet because I have a slide coming up later. Of course, because this is heroes and villains, there's going to be more characters than on any other one of my ships. So I believe there's going to be over, oh my gosh, there's going to be so many characters, over like 30 characters. So it's going to be crazy. So these are all your favorite Disney, Pixar, Marvel stories, characters from those stories that will be on board the Disney Destiny. Of course, we have our Aqua Mouse. This is a staple item on board the Disney ship. This is your water attraction. If you've ever seen a Disney ship, you see these rafts with mom and dad or kids in it, and they'll be going along the tubes on the ship. So this is the Aqua Mouse water attraction. Each ship has a different story. As you come through the tunnel here, you'll see all these animatronics. They'll be telling you a story. It depends on what ship you're on. And then you'll ride the ride, you'll go down the tube, you'll come down. The kids absolutely love this ride. Okay, Disney's not just for kids. You guys, we have about a third of our ship is what we call Disney adulting. So these are our Disney, our people, our adults that love Disney. They love everything about it. We have, I can't even tell, we have some of the most phenomenal adult only areas on board our ships. People don't, you wouldn't think that with it being Disney, they would think, oh, it just caters to kids, sweet spot 3 to 9. That is not true. We have lots, 30% of the ship, adults coming back constantly that just love to sail on the ships. So we have a lot of themed bars. Once again, it's about storytelling. So this is a brand new bar that's going to be on the Destiny. It's called DeVille's. And this is a throw to Disney's 101 Dalmatians. So this is all about trendy martinis and old-fashioned cocktails and high-end champagne. And then there's going to be this really cool jazz sultry piano player with a walk-up bar. So this is definitely a place that if you're adulting or the kids are in the program, that the adults would want to come to have maybe a pre-dinner drink and after dinner drink, something like that, and just enjoy the jazz music. Okay, I don't have pictures, but we have 2 more bars that are adult only. We have the Sanctum, which is paying tribute to Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange. And then we have, and I'm sure you guys probably know who that's a throwback to. So that goes to the Pirates of the Caribbean. So the Cask and Cannon is actually a swashbuckling pub inspired by the iconic characters of Pirates of the Caribbean. So Doctor Strange and the Sanctum is going to be more about mystical cocktails, spirits. There's going to be all kinds of really interesting coffees in there. So 2 very different types of adult only areas, but once again, very themed, all about storytelling. Okay, I'm going to take you on just a quick little tour of some of our staterooms, especially if you've never been on a Disney cruise. I just want you guys to see what some of them look like. So let's start off here. The Disney Destiny is going to have 945 staterooms with verandas. 902 of those are connecting. We are very much a family brand. We know that families don't come in even numbers all the time. We have a lot of odd number families, so we want to make sure we can accommodate. If you need to overflow into a second cabin because your family is larger, that you are connected, that you can be together through that door. Okay, there we go. So just some of the stateroom features. We have queen beds in all of our non-concierge staterooms. Those queen beds do divide out to make 2 twins. We have elevated beds. You guys can see in the bottom picture. So if you have large suitcases, if you've got lots of diaper bags, if you've got toy baskets, whatever you've got, we've got plenty of storage underneath the beds. There's plenty of storage anyways with the shelving, but extra storage with an elevated bed. We have Just like any other cruise line, we have standard inside, we have ocean view, we have what we call our verandas, which are balconies on other cruise lines. And then, of course, if you have that ultra luxury client, we have some phenomenal suites on board. And once you get into concierge service, that takes you to a whole nother level. Okay, so here's an inside stateroom. This is just kind of what it looks like. This one sleeps 3 to 4 guests. That's on the screen. You can see that there is a queen bed, and then there is two Pullmans that come out of the wall. There are Disney touches throughout. Each room is themed. When you have an inside stateroom, you have what we call our single bath, which is just like any other cruise line. The toilet, the shower, the sink are all in one bathroom. Now, when you get into ocean view staterooms, we get into what we call a split bath. So that means that you have 2 bathrooms. So you have one bathroom with a tub and a sink, and one bathroom with a sink and a toilet. So mom and dad can be doing 4 kids, whatever, in 2 bathrooms, what we call split baths in the one cabin, which is genius in my idea for a family brand. So deluxe ocean view staterooms sleep anywhere from 3 to 5 guests, depending on what type of stateroom you get. You guys can see the square footage. It's anywhere from 200 to 237 square feet. So plenty of storage. Once again, you do have that room underneath the bed. Okay, let's see. There we go. So the verandas, once again, this is a little bit bigger. You're getting into almost 300 square feet. You have your private veranda, which is your balcony outside, and then you have your split bath. So you will once again get those 2 bathrooms in the stateroom. These sleep anywhere from 3 to 5 guests. Once again, they're all themed depending on the ship. And then you have, it's going to rotate through some pictures. You guys, these are all themed rooms. It looks like this one might be Aladdin. Nope, that looked like Hercules. Sorry. That looked like Hercules in that room, but you guys can see kind of the layouts. So this one comfortably sleep 4 people. So you've got your queen bed on the side, you've got your privacy curtain, and then you've got your 2 bunk. Actually, you've got your pull down bunk and then your couch. Sorry, your couch, your single couch. If you had a 5th person in this room, just so you guys know, to the right of this pull down bed, one of the 5th bed would come out of the wall. So just so you can have kind of like a visual of what that would look like if it slept 5 people. Okay, we have plenty of accessible staterooms. We have 36 fully accessible staterooms, 56 communication staterooms, meaning that they have features such as doorbells, indicator lights for the doorbells, alarms, stateroom phones, things like that. So we can accommodate anybody that has an accessible need. These are our concierge and royal suites. When you get into concierge service, you're talking very personalized. There's a concierge lounge that has a full bar. It has an outdoor terrace. It has a private sun deck. It has whirlpools, a wading pool for the little ones, and the most spectacular views because they're on the higher decks. And then I did throw in here just so you guys could see, remember I was talking about if you have that high-end ultra luxury client, they can definitely be accommodated on Disney. We have some of the most beautiful, beautiful suites. They are all themed. This one is actually called the Destiny Tower Suite. This is based off of the Iron Man movie. This is, I believe, let me see here. I think this is 2,000 square feet. This is in the forward part of the ship in the funnel area. It is a penthouse. It is 2,000 square up to 8 people. So if you've got a larger family and they want to divide it out, maybe it's 2 families, a multi-gen family, they can definitely do that. I would definitely price it. It might be cheaper than taking 2 or 3 cabins. So just super beautiful, super clean. The bathrooms in these suites are beyond. The views, you can see right there, floor to ceiling windows. So super, super beautiful. Okay, just some of the returning guest favorites. These are pretty much on all of my ships. We do have our Marvel Superhero Academy, our Fairy Tale Hall. We have our Star Wars. These are all in the kids area. This is our Oceaneer Club. Listen, you're not going to find a better kids program than on Disney. It, everything that we have themed, all of the characters, the kids don't want to ever, they just don't want to leave the club when they go down there. So a lot of times the parents are yanking them out to come to dinner, but we entertain them nonstop. It is one of the best kids clubs I've ever been in. We do have our Disney youth counselors. Remember, they're 4-year degree, they're specially trained. We have different age levels. We do have a place for the kid, for the teens called The Edge, The Vibe, and The Hideaway. So this is a place that they can come, they can watch movies. This is fully supervised. They can play games. We have activities here. We have a youth staff that'll come in and do special activities with this age group. So they do have a place to go on board. I talked a little bit about rotational dining already. Remember on Destiny, we saw the Pride Lands with the Lion King. That was one restaurant. The second restaurant would be Worlds of Marvel. The third restaurant would be 1923, which is actually the year Disney came about. So that's a throwback to old Disney. Just beautiful, beautiful, very elegant restaurant. Worlds of Marvel is a ton of fun. They have Marvel characters come in, entertain the kids. They have kind of like a duel. I don't want to give too much away in case you guys go, but it's super, super entertaining. And then of course we have cinemas. So if we have any first run movies, for instance, let's say that The Incredibles Part 4 was coming out. If it's in the theater doing its first run, it will be on the ship and it's free of charge. So we're running movies constantly on board the ship. There'll be movie times all day long, different movies, all of them obviously Disney movies. But you can buy your popcorn bucket for the week, get your refills going with the family, watch a movie at night. We do have a haunted mansion parlor on board. This is an adult only area. This is another one of those adult themed bars. We have the Marshalling Market. We have a lot of little quick service areas where you can go and grab American. We have hamburgers, French fries. We have one of the best kids menus in the industry. Dining, breakfast, lunch, whatever it is, Mickey bars. You can order room service. You can come back from port and order Mickey bars all day long. Whatever you want. It's all inclusive, okay? Along with your drinks, your soda pop. Your soda pop for the entire family is inclusive of a Disney price, okay? There's no extra charge. You want to go out and get a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, whatever, you just go right out on outside. You take your cup, you can go ahead, fill it up. You guys, they can bring tumblers with them. They can bring their Stanley cups, their Yeti cups, whatever they want to bring, they can bring on board, go ahead and fill it up with whatever beverage they want outside. It's free of charge. We do have a nursery. I did just want to point that out. It's a Small World nursery from 6 to 36 months. And then of course we do have our adult only area called the Quiet Cove. We have an adult area pool, adult area only whirlpools. We do have rejuvenating adventures. We do have a spa. We do have a salon on board for women and a salon on board for men called Hooks Barbery. So there's something for everybody. We do have a little bit of adult exclusive dining. We have 2 restaurants on board our ships. The Rose is actually a place that you would go to maybe get a pre-dinner drink. It's a cute little quaint area. It's a bar area. But Palos Steakhouse is a very, very famous brunch that if you're going on a Disney cruise, you must do at least one time. It is phenomenal. It is hands down one of the best brunches out there. I'm going to say it's right around $40 to $50. It's all you can eat. It's fine Italian. During brunch, they bring Mickey waffles. They do all kinds of fun things. I don't want to give it away, but if you're going on a Disney cruise or you have clients, please, please, please have them do Palo. Enchanté is our French restaurant. If you're celebrating something special, an anniversary, birthday, just life in general, you can make a reservation and go have some really nice, fine French dining on board the ship. Okay, so just some job aids. There are some marketing resources on DisneyTravelAgents.com. That's an entire separate webinar, but DisneyTravelAgents.com is where it's your one-stop shop for flyers, for imaging, for any social media, anything and everything that you guys need to promote Disney, you're going to find at dta.com. So let me just move forward here because I want to just talk to you guys a little bit about what's coming down within the next few years. We have an event called D23. It happens once a year. It's usually in Anaheim. It's where we bring in all of our Disney gives you pretty much like a 5-year plan. This is what's going to happen in the next few years. And there is so much going on. It is insanity. So it is a $60 billion investment moving forward. So on the Disney Cruise Line side, we have 4, 5, 6, 7 new ships coming actually in the next 2031, 24, 6 to 7 years. So between 2027 and 2031, we will have a new ship debut every year. So we just went from a baby line of 5, soon to be 6 ships this year to 13 ships by the time we hit 2031. That is incredible growth. We have always been a very small player in the cruise industry, and we've just doubled our fleet size. So it's coming. So you guys get ready. I'm going to train you guys on everything Disney Cruise Line. I'll do another training and get you into the nitty-gritties of how to book. It is super easy, but just know that the expansion and the growth is coming over the course of the next 7 to 8 years. So I did tell you guys there was a third show that was going to debut in that beautiful theater on the Disney Destiny, and that show is going to be Hercules. So if you guys love the movie Hercules, we are going to have all the music and characters that you know and love from this Disney classic on board the ship in a show. You guys can see on the left there a little bit of what the show is going to look like. And when I tell you it is Broadway style, and I mean Broadway talent that's coming on the ships, it is like we literally took singers and dancers off of Broadway and put them right on the ship. In fact, when I was on the ship 2 weeks ago, we had a Broadway guest that sang in the show, and oh my God, it was beyond. I mean, it was like you were sitting in New York at the Lion King. So our entertainment is top notch. I don't know of any other cruise line that even comes close. So, okay, some more of what's coming down the tubes. So Monsters Inc. If you are a Monsters Inc. fan and you grew up with Sully and Mike, we are going to have the first ever Monsters Inc. ride at Hollywood Studios and Walt Disney World. This is coming in 2025. This is our first ever suspended roller coaster. So what's going to happen is you see this door. You're actually going to ride on what's going to be like a door. So it's going to pluck the door over. It's going to bring you on over. It's going to pluck the door, bring you on over. You're going to be suspended, and it is going to be a wild ride. I have no idea what this is going to look like. This is the rendering. I can't wait to ride on this. So this is one of the highlights of what I'm looking forward to next year. Cars at Magic Kingdom. So if you guys know Pixar Cars, we have a new area inspired by this film. It's going to be in the Magic Kingdom at Frontierland, if you're familiar. Exciting themed attractions. One will be for the older adults and one will be for the younger adults. So stay tuned. That is coming also, I believe, next year. Yep, it is. So 2025. Okay, this is super cool. So, you know, Disney is the happiest place on earth, but we also have some villains that are going to be coming to Disneyland. So at the Magic Kingdom, we are creating an entire new land called Villains Land. Okay, so all of those characters in those Walt Disney films that you might not like a lot, you're going to see at Magic Kingdom. So there are going to be endless amounts of stories told here. This new land, we think is going to be a little bit scary. It's going to have 2 major attractions, dining, and an incredible amount of shopping, all kinds of really cool food, themed nights, and treats. So just stay tuned. This also, once again, is going to start being built next year. And then before you know it, it will be here and you guys will be able to go and you'll be able to experience Villains Land at Magic Kingdom. Okay, let's move parks. From Magic Kingdom, we'll go to Animal Kingdom. We have a new area called Tropical Americas coming. Once again, this is going to start to be built next year. This is an 11-acre section of the park. It's going to have a lot of history. There's going to be a huge hacienda. is going to have one of the largest quick service restaurants at Walt Disney World. Okay, also at Animal Kingdom, so Indiana Jones is going to make an appearance. So we have a brand new Indiana Jones experience that's set to arrive next year. So this is a brand new adventure. I don't know a lot about it. I'm assuming if you guys have seen the Indiana Jones movies, I'm assuming that it's going to be kind of a Mayan temple. He's going to go in, he's going to find some treasure, whatever the attraction is. If you're riding, it looks like it might be maybe a roller coaster. I'm not sure, but stay tuned. Once again, this is something new that's coming to Animal Kingdom in the next year. And then at Disney's Animal Kingdom, we also have Encanto. So if you guys have ever seen that movie, this is an actual themed ride through the attraction that's coming to Animal Kingdom. So it looks like Antonio's received some kind of a special gift here. His room becomes transformed into some kind of a rainforest, and you get to go right along with him and experience all these really cool things that he's going to, I'm going to say, bump into. So I don't want to give too much away, but that is also coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. So there's a lot of new attractions coming to Animal Kingdom. Okay, let's flip over to Disneyland. Pandora is coming to Disney World of Avatar. I'm sure you've seen the movies. So this is all going to be based on Avatar: The Way of Water, which was the last movie that was made that just debuted. This is a brand new thrilling excursion you guys can see on the right. It looks like it's a water ride of some sort. I am dying to do this one too. I think this is going to be phenomenal. Remember I talked about the audio animatronics at Tiana's where the figurines come to life? I see this like lizardy creature in the front here, and it looks like it's lit up. So I'm assuming this is going to be like insanity, this ride. So just stay tuned. Once again, all of these new things are coming within the next year to 2 to 3 years. Okay, so at Disneyland, we're still out at Disneyland. So Avengers Campus. So the size of Avengers Campus is going to double. So it's not going to have one, but 2 brand new attractions. So you're going to be able to fight alongside some of the mightiest heroes over at Avengers. So that's coming soon. We also have Avengers Infinity Defense. This technology is going to allow Avengers to jump between worlds. So you're going to be able to go to Asgard, and then you're going to be able to go to Wakanda, and then you're going to be able to go to New York City. So stay tuned more on that. That's coming. And then this one, I can't wait for this one. So this is all about Tony Stark. So this is Iron Man. This is called Stark Flight Lab. So you're going to, that is a robot arm. So you're going to sit in a 2-person pod and you're going to be deployed. So something is going to pick you up. You're going to go up in the air. So you guys, these attractions are crazy. So if you guys like Iron Man or you like the thrilling adventures or the thrilling rides, this one is coming too. So I believe this one is going to be built 2025, I think. So stay tuned. Couple more slides. We have a Coco ride. First time ever we've had a Coco ride. Is coming to Disney California Adventure. I think this is going to be a great one for family of all ages. You can see there that it's a water ride, and it looks like you're going to take an adventure through the movie of Coco. So stay tuned for that one. And then over on the Star Wars side, we are going to have a new theme for the Millennium Falcon ride, Smuggler's Run. We have the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, which is coming in 2026. That new ride is going, or that new theme is going to be based off that movie. So this attraction will be updated in 2026. So if you're a Star Wars fan, you're going to want to head over there. And then we have a reimagined, our test track opens in 2025. This is in Epcot. So this is actually going to open next year. This is just celebrating vehicles have come from in the past to the present and what it's going to look like in the future. On top of that, we have in Disneyland. So Tiana's Bayou Adventure is already open in Walt Disney World. At Disneyland, it is going to open November 15th. So if you have anybody going to Disneyland November 15th, they're going to want to either get in the queue, the virtual queue, or they're going to want to buy one of those multi-lane or single pass if they want to get and if they want to plan ahead and be able to ride Tiana's Bayou at Disneyland. And then opening in 2025, we have 2 new bars. These are both at Walt Disney World. So this is called Spaceship Earth. This is going to be in Epcot. You can kind of tell by the theme. It looks very zen, very futuristic, all kinds of shapes, timeless, iconic shapes here. So this is a very zen space. It's going to have very rich textures, lots of warm metallic tones, and very intimate. On the flip side, we have another pub coming or another bar opening. This is an ode to Pirates of the Caribbean, if you can't tell. So this is going to open in Magic Kingdom. This is going to open very soon. So this is a watering hole for all family members. They can come. There'll be entertainment. It's all about celebrating Pirates of the Caribbean. It's all about the pirate life. It's going to be very themed. I'm sure there'll be themed food and themed drinks in this pub, but it looks like a lot of fun. And then we have a brand new parade coming to Magic Kingdom, summer of 2025. We haven't had a new parade in a while, so this is really awesome. This is a new nighttime parade called Disney Starlight. So don't forget, one of the main reasons people also come to Disney is because we do our fireworks at night, kind of to end the night. So the parades, the fireworks, all the entertainment, that's another reason they come. And then remember that it's also inclusive of your ticket when you enter into the park. Okay, and then the last slide, or last 2 slides, because I want to leave a little bit of time for Q&A. And I can do an entire webinar on DisneyTravelAgents.com. If you guys have not signed up or you're brand new, this is where you want to start. So you want to go to DisneyTravelAgents.com. You want to go ahead. If it's your first time, you can click on there. You can create an account. If it's not your first time, you're going to want to re-enter in. This is the site that has your College of Disney knowledge. You guys need to take those courses so you can unlock your benefits. Your benefits are a 1-day pass to go to the park. You get reduced rates on resorts. You get reduced rates on cruise. You get reduced rates with Adventures by Disney. So please, please, plus the assessment, and you guys will unlock all of your benefits. Okay, I did want to clarify because we've had a few issues lately. In order to get your benefits, in order to redeem them, you guys need to have, make sure you either have a Clear card or an I-attend card with a picture on it. Okay, we require that. And the only reason we require it is so that we know it's you. So just duly note that. Just make sure that you do have that when you go to redeem your benefit. Otherwise, you can find all your marketing. This is where your booking engine is for Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise. And like I said, I can do a whole nother 1-hour webinar and walk you guys through this entire site and how to use it. So, and with that, I just want to make sure I have enough time. Looks like we might have about 10 minutes for any Q&A.
Oh my goodness, Monica, I don't even know where to start. I was over here grinning from ear to ear. I know I'm not the only one.
So much going on. I can't, and I didn't even give you, I gave you like maybe a quarter of what's going on. So I just tried to do a little bit more of a high level overview so you kind of understood the product and where it's going. But I could spend hours with you guys in depth on each product, and I would love
And
to.
and I know we say travel sells itself, but Disney, I mean, they have so many products and options that continually appeal to any of your clients, right?
Right.
So as Monica said, go ahead and drop questions in the comments. The first one I did see come in was, oh, okay. Are you required to take all of the courses each year?
No. So once you do the core courses, you should only need to do your assessment. Or if there's any new courses that have popped in, it should tell you just haven't taken this course, but you don't have to do the core courses over again. It's usually just an assessment. So right now, if you're going in, you would want to do the 2024. So next year you would just do the 2025 assessment. That's the only class you would need to do to keep your benefits available.
Okay, perfect. There's lots of thank yous and excellent presentations, great information. Agents are commenting saying those things. One of the other questions is, I did the course and unlocked the benefits. Do I have to go to Disney this year?
No. Okay, so no, as long as you continue, so if you're gonna wait until 2025, it may have you take the assessment, once again, just that one course to unlock 2025 benefits, but you'll get benefits every year. It's the same benefits every year. You'll get your one day ticket, your reduced rate at the theme parks, your reduced rate to Disney Cruise Line, and it will unlock you guys to be able to go on FAMs with me. And I want to tell you guys, we have a phenomenal FAM program. It's called an agent education program. I've had a couple of people on there, all different products. Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise are the most popular. We bring you out, we immerse you in the product for 3 days. We do training, we do social media training, we do marketing with you guys. We bring you in the park, we put you on the ship, we let you experience everything. We do resort tours. It's one of the best fan programs in the industry, and it doesn't, most of the time it doesn't cost anything to come. It's agent specific only though. You cannot bring family. It must just be the agent. But we invest that in you guys so you can learn the product and then go back out and sell it.
Thank you so much. A lot of other praise is dropping in the comments. And the next question was, where are the courses and benefits? And we did drop it in the chat. Thank you, Rosario, for that. It's www.disneytravelagents.com. How to, how to get a Disney nanny? Is that the question, Marquita?
A Disney nanny?
You may have to clarify that one for me a little bit, please. And I did have a question. With the weather that's going on now, how do you guys handle weather events?
So if you guys have not signed up for Disney, when you get into DisneyTravelAgents.com, make sure that you sign up. There is it's under one of the subcategories. It's called DisneyTravelNews.com. Make sure that you sign up for that. That will give you all of the alerts. Also join our Facebook for agents, our Disney Facebook for agents, along with we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. But here, let me see if I can get in here really quick. I don't know if I can. Let me see. Okay, can you guys see this?
Yes, I see
Okay.
your,
Do you see DisneyTravelAgents.com?
no, I just see your presentation.
Okay, then it stop.
So you stop share and then
Yeah. Let me
select
see
the
if
other
it'll,
screen.
let me see if it'll let me pull it up. Um,
Yeah, because I'm wondering if you like, would you just let people, you validate their ticket or let them come a different day, or is it just,
so yes, so depending on what's going on, so we closed the parks because of hurricane. So we have an entire release for you guys that tells we're going to refund or they can come another day, whatever it is. So it's all spelled out, so it's very easy for you guys. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
yeah, I can see.
Okay, do you see right up here it says Hurricane Milton, and then it's
Yes.
by step exactly what you need to do or what you don't need to do, or what you need to send in, whatever, like if there's whatever's going on with a hurricane. So if there's any kind of a hurricane, a tornado, whatever it is, we will always take care of the clients, but we will always make sure to post it up here. And then also Disney Travel News right here under resources. You guys want to sign up for this. But over here, there's also, see, under Disney Travel News, you have all your monitors. We're monitoring it, and it'll tell you everything that's going on. Right here.
Perfect.
Everything. Exactly what to do. It is all on DTA.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Monica. Okay, well, I did get clarification about the nanny question. I believe they're asking, are there nanny or babysitting services offered?
Yes. So, and they may not be through Disney. So I had somebody else ask me this one time. I guess there are services that will come, they will send a nanny or a babysitter. They're vetted. I don't know that Disney offers them, but I will just let you know there are some out there if you Google it. There are places that will send a nanny over to watch the kids while the parents go maybe to Epcot for the night and go around the world drinking or eating, whatever they want to do, they will come. So I would just Google that.
Perfect. All right, guys, last call for questions while we have Monica's attention. Again, I know she's gonna come back and go over Disney Travel Agent Portal with us, but if you have any questions for her now, this will be a great time to ask.
And you guys can see here training and benefits to College of Disney Knowledge. And if I pull mine up, you'll see that I still need to do, if it'll pull it. There we go. So it'll tell you exactly what you finished and what you still need to do.
Okay, guys. Okay, well, I don't see any more questions popping in, Monica. We want to thank you so, so much for coming in and getting us all excited about Disney
Oh my gosh, you
right
guys.
before bed.
Thank
But
you for everything you guys do. Thank you for supporting Disney. If you need anything, please reach out. I would love to come back and do another training. The next one I would do on DisneyTravelAgents.com and teach you guys all the ins and outs. So maybe I'll circle back with you guys on scheduling that. But thank you, thank you. Please stay safe out there, and have a great week.
you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. We
Thank
appreciate you
you.
guys joining. On behalf of our 1-star platinum, Ms.